let's make a homemade caldo de res for my kids. Right here, I just have the beef stew. We pressure cooked it so it could be nice and tender. I have carrots and plátanos in here. Plátano settles the stomach. I have potatoes here. I have all my veggies, which is all the peppers, which is red, yellow, green, and then I have an onion. Sofrito, 1/4 of tomato sauce. In here, I got complete seasoning. And then in here, I got sazón sin color. I have garlic, onion, pepper, and ground cumin. And I'll say about maybe a tablespoon and a half cilantro, but this is right for the end. Grab your pot, put it on the stove, put it on high heat. Once it's all nice and hot, you're gonna add some oil on the bottom. And you're gonna give it a couple minutes. After that, you're gonna add your peppers and your onions to saute in there. All right, y'all, now that they're sauteing, you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna add your sofrito, your tomato sauce, and all of your ingredients. I will make a list in the comments, all the ingredients and how much I added in for y'all. All right, y'all, this is the important part. Whenever you boil or you do what I did, which I pressure cooked my meat, do not throw away the broth that comes with your meat. You're gonna actually use that, and that's gonna be your base for your soup. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour all of this broth in here along with the stew meat. Oh no, I'm spilling it. BRB, we're having technical difficulties. Alrighty, y'all, and all I added to my meat when I was pressure cooking it was beef bouillon, a couple tablespoons of this, and a tad bit of salt. That's it, nothing else. Now we're gonna add our veggies, which is our plátanos, our tomatoes, our carrots, and then our potato. Oh no, I lost a potato. We're gonna add all of these into there now. All right, y'all, by me looking at it, I just know that I'm going to need to add some water. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of water. And this is because I'm going to also add cabbage at the end along with my noodles. But first, I need to let all these veggies cook in and then have a taste and see if it's good flavor-wise. If not, I'm going to add a little bit more beef bouillon. It just depends where I'm at after it's done cooking the veggies through. I'm using regular old spaghetti noodles because that's what I had. So I'm gonna add this whole thing in there. I use about half a box and I literally shred them, like cut them into tiny little pieces. And then here we have our cabbage. We're gonna go ahead and add this as well. And then we're gonna give it a good mix. Ailani is crying, y'all. Give this a good mix. Then we just have to wait for the noodles to cook and they're good to go. Do not add too much noodles because once they cook, it will absorb all the liquid. And last but not least, some cilantro. We're going to throw that in there. And voila, we got caldo de res, y'all.